Good morning, JAGs. On this week's episode of JAG TV, we will talk about tryout season, see how your backpack is holding up, and visit 0 Degrees, one of the city's newest spots.
Any sophomores and juniors interested in being a PAL next year must attend a meeting on February 12th at either 8:25 or 4:25 in F313. PAL's application packets will be available at the meeting.
If you are a senior SUMA graduate, please remember to come to A128 to sign up for a photo time this week.
And finally, National Honor Society induction will be on Monday, February 11th at 7 p.m. in the auditorium. It's the second quarter, so it's officially tryout season for a lot of groups on campus. Layla and Rain have more.
If you plan on being in dance or on cheer, it's time for tryout season.
We are actually going to be having 1 week of tryout. This year we're trying something different.
Bells and Legacy's tryouts are March 18th through the 22nd.
Well, I try really hard to pay attention in class and practice even outside, going to gyms and stuff.
Dance director Stephanie Trevino-Fallon gives us some tips on if you want to try out.
Toe touches, a second leap. And then for varsity, it's again about all those same skills, but calypso, switch off centers. They have aerial.
And of course, everyone who tries out wants to know what they need to do to make the cut.
I feel like the standard would be basically being able to understand everything that we do in class and making sure that you can follow instructions correctly and understand what they're saying.
So it varies every year, but I'm always wanting to take as many girls that want to be involved, and if they had more time, if they're interested in trying out, they should be in a studio.
For JAG TV, this is Rain Antunes.
It's February, so how many backpacks have you had at this point? McCaslin and Fernie talked to students to see how the first year with clear backpacks is going now.
At the beginning of the school year, the NEISD board enforced a clear backpack policy for all middle and high schools in the district, and it looks like it's not going away anytime soon.
That is a board policy that they feel is the safety issue for the district, and so I don't see that going away.
But now that the year is at the halfway mark, students are seeing some commonalities in where and how the backpacks tend to rip.
They rip at the straps, at the bottom of the straps.
My first backpack, it ripped on the bottom of it, and then sooner or later it started ripping from the top, where I zip it up a lot.
My backpacks usually rip at the top near the zipper area.
First started with the back, and it was the whole lining at first, and so I decided to mend it from that point. But then my zipper part, it separated from the actual zipper. You have to sew that part.
Because they break so often, students have had a number of backpacks.
I've had 3 backpacks this year. I'm on my 3rd one. I've had 2 backpacks.
I've had 1. I only want 1.
But there are some ways to ensure your backpack does not rip as easily.
The main thing for keeping those backpacks in one piece is not overloading them, being very careful with putting books, heavy books inside them, and then just how they get thrown around. They're not going to stand up to the same that you might have done with the original backpack, so you just got to be careful in those areas.
For JAG TV, this is Fernie Villafuerte.
Angie and Isabel visited the art teacher Stephanie Smith's home for another edition of Teacher Home Invasion.
Welcome to my home. My name is Mrs. Smith, and I teach art at Jackson. So this is coming into my living room. Couch, chairs, entertainment area, TV. So yeah, this is kind of our main area where we entertain and sit around with friends and relax. This is our dining area. It doesn't get used too much. This is more for larger groups with family. This is our kitchen area. Our I cook and everything, sitting, and then our family eats dinner usually here. And these are my 3 dogs. The one here tugging on his toys, Harley, Boston Terrier. Lucy, she's our grandma in the family, and a pug. And then we have Zeus. Where's Zeus? Zeus. There's Zeus. And Zeus, he's actually our younger pug. So we enjoy them. They're lots of fun, keep us busy, and we wouldn't know what else to do without them. So we love them very much. This is what's left over of our Christmas tree this year. My husband has always feels like you could use your Christmas tree for firewood, so he trims down the tree and he saves the limbs and cuts all the branches, parts of the branches, and we use it for a fire in our fireplace. We have lived here, I want to say 6 years, I think. 6 years, yeah. We lived in Texas. I'm actually originally from Iowa. I moved here in '99, and for teaching. Plus I have a lot of family that are educators, so that was a big influence.
Bringing you another edition of Home Invasion, this is Angie Vasquez and Isabel Little from JAG TV.
Every first Friday of the month, you can visit downtown and see local art in action. Jayla and Lillian are on the scene.
First Friday is a monthly event held downtown where local vendors and artists have the chance to sell their products.
I first heard about it through social media, and I've been coming because I have a friend that vends here, and then he invited us to vend. It's a good way to get to know the community and just meet new people, especially people like a lot of people here have the same styles or the same interests, so it's nice to be community-based.
Not only is there art and other handmade goods for purchase, but there is also the opportunity to listen to live music.
I first heard about First Friday, honestly, back in 2012. So I actually used to have a band called Odd and Gray. So we used to play First Friday every month at this place called the Heart House. What I love about being at the Brick is that it provides a lot of opportunities for, I guess, exposure, like gaining exposure from everyone here. There's so many new people that walk in every day. People walking on the street, they see something, oh, what's that? And they walk in, and that's how you can get like discovered, you know?
In addition to being an interesting event to attend, First Friday also gives vendors the chance to express themselves while also supplying them with business experience.
I think it's a personal style. Like, I think my table looks like my house. Like, it looks, you know, I love jewelry, I love rocks, I love stones. It's like a part of your personality. You want it to reflect that. I think you get to meet a lot of people. I meet a lot of people that do have storefronts, and that's, you know, in the future I would love to have, you know, a storefront and just get more information. How did they move up from here to, you know, having a bigger spot, having a storefront. So that's my goal.
From the Brick in downtown San Antonio, this has been Jayla for JAG News.
0 Degrees is a new restaurant off of Bulverde in 1604 that offers unique food and drinks. Nick and Shishman visited to get more information on it.
Recently opened, 0 Degrees is full of vibrant colored drinks and spicy foods.
We have like slushes, we have milkshakes, we have limeades, we have lots of teas.
The self-titled home of the Mangonada sports a relaxed atmosphere and fun games.
How would you describe the atmosphere of the store? It's really nice, it looks new, and it looks pretty welcoming.
Of all the colorful teas, one stands out as completely unique.
So the Mangonada is basically fresh mangoes, and it's just blended up. And then you have like the tajin and the chamoy.
0 Degrees, based in California, is always looking to innovate.
Yeah, we're always working to implement seasonal items. So you'll get new items according to the season.
Even with all the food options, 0 Degrees' main focus is the customers.
I think what makes 0 unique is like our standards. So our standards are like the customer experience, quality, and environment.
From the north side, this has been Shishman Rimson from JAG TV.
That's all for this week, Jags.
We will see you here next week from our studio in A128 with another episode of JAG TV.